So this, my friends, is the OTTO 1500. And today we're actually simulating a real life work simulation. With our workflow today, we have our JTech lift attachment, our JTech stand, and then this pallet right here. So what we're gonna see happen is as it's going to line up here based on this Vdot target that's in the back corner right here. You can see the big yellow target back there. It is aiming for that thing in the back. We hit that within, I believe, 2.5 millimeters. It's very accurate with it. If we want to actually get tighter, we can do things like mag line following to get even more accurate with our placements. It comes in, it picks up our pallet, and it's going to come out, set it down, and then drive around. So the 1500 is one of the most widely used pieces in OTTO. It's actually the very first OTTO that was ever built. Battery life cycle, it's going to depend on your operation. A lot of that's very operation specific. We can very comfortably hit 7 or 8 years. A lot of OTTOs that were the initial OTTOs that were actually put out in the field are still in production today. And that was 13 years ago. Places like Mauser has had 6 times throughput by going 24/7 with their product using OTTO in a manufacturing environment. We've also had a ton of other ones who are reaching labor ROIs as well as safety ROIs because this doesn't run into things. It's a huge game changer in a lot of ways. We have 2 safety rated LiDARs. So we have one on this corner right here and one on this corner right here. These are safety fields. They provide a full 360-degree view of the machine, as well as we also have 4 3D cameras. So we have 2 cameras on this side and 2 cameras on this side that provide vertical views of everything else. So between those things, we get a very dynamic view of everything that's going on around the machine. So the safest thing, if a robot's ever unsure of what it's doing or what's going on around it, the safest thing it can do is stop and let the surroundings solve their issue. We don't have a direct safety sensor, but with our LiDAR and things like that, if something crosses the LiDAR, it goes into a safety stop. And so if something falls off, if I were to take one of these and set it right here and then walk away, if that were to fall off, we're in a safety stop until an operator comes to intervene. And then if operator came in, picked up our box, put it back on our pallet. Once it's cleared out, we'll start driving in. Say we have a zone, say we had 4 of these stations right here and all of them needed to go be cleared. We can set a workflow where it's just clear the stands. And as long as there's product in these stands, we'll send an AMR to go get it, one of those on the team. They're talking to each other a little bit. A lot of what is actually handled between talking is local in the machine itself. They see each other, they know where they are, they can recognize that they're robots. But when we talk rules of the road and things like that, we handle that globally through Fleet Manager. So with the purchases of this machine, you get the software for the life of the machine. So you're not paying for a software update, you're not paying a yearly subscription. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do a black site, which is what we're actually running right now. We're not connected to the internet, or you can have it where OTTO has access and you can do OTTO updates and things like that. It's very actually common with cybersecurity conscious customers to run the black-sided stuff and just have their IT run the updates every 6 months manually.